Manchester United bombshell transfer that could change and bring glory back to Old Trafford. Hey football fans. Welcome back to United News. Big transfer updates today. Manchester United is in the headlines once again as they're making waves in the summer transfer window. From talks with Atlanta for a Ademola Lookman to Victor Osimhen and Matheus Cunha despite fierce competition from Arsenal. It's all happening at Old Trafford. Manchester United plotting to sign both Victor Osimhen and Matheus Cunha to address their lack of goals. Lack of goals has plagued Manchester United this season, with the Red Devils managing only 33 goals in 27 games in the Premier League, less than Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are fighting to stave off relegation. Rasmus Højlund's form has been a major letdown for the club. Following his debut campaign, in which he emerged as the club's top scorer, the Dane has managed only 2 league goals so far and has not scored in his last 17 appearances. Summer signing Joshua Zirkzee has blown hot and cold, and while he has excelled in linking up play, he is not a natural number 9, something Ruben Amorim desperately needs. With Amad out for the season and Alejandro Garnacho firing blanks in front of goal, the summer cannot come soon enough for the Portuguese tactician. United eyeing Osimhen. Man United can sign Osimhen for bargain fee in Garnacho swap deal. Opinion. Manchester United are likely to enter the transfer market for a new striker. The Red Devils have been unconvincing in the final third this campaign. They have netted just 33 goals from 27 Premier League games so far. Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee have netted just 5 league goals between them, and manager Ruben Amorim may want an upgrade. We believe the Red Devils should swoop for Napoli star Victor Osimhen, who has 20 goals and 5 assists in his ongoing loan spell at Galatasaray. The 26-year-old will have a release clause worth £62 million this summer. The club are unlikely to afford the figure in a single payment due to budget constraints. Even if United qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League, the club could be extra cautious to avoid breaching profit and sustainability rules. Keep watching. In that case, a player plus cash deal could be a genuine possibility. The Red Devils could consider swapping Alejandro Garnacho for Osimhen, who is world-class according to Fenerbahce manager Jose Mourinho. United wanted around £60 million for Garnacho in the last transfer window, but Napoli were reluctant to pay more than £50 million for the Argentine sensation. The Serie A outfit also failed to agree on personal terms with the United graduate. However, Napoli may return for him later this year. Manager Antonio Conte personally spoke with Garnacho and was pushing for a winter deal. If their interest is renewed, United have the chance to sign Osimhen for a massive discount in a swap deal. The Red Devils could be willing to accept £50 million on the table for Garnacho during this summer's transfer window. Hence, United could sign Osimhen for £12 million, with Garnacho moving in the opposition direction as a makeweight. The clubs may also be willing to negotiate separate transfers due to financial reasons. Amorim has admitted that outgoings are expected. As a club graduate, Garnacho's exit would provide pure profit. Cunha as his forward partner. Manchester United have refused to rule out the possibility of attempting to complete the summer signings of Wolverhampton Wanderers star Matheus Cunha and Galatasaray loanee Victor Osimhen, as there is confidence that they could form a formidable partnership at Old Trafford. Gimsport sources have revealed. GMS sources have been told that the likelihood of Manchester United looking to win the race for Cunha will rise significantly if they succeed in increasing their budget by sanctioning the departure of Alejandro Garnacho and cash in on Marcus Rashford following his loan spell with Aston Villa. Manchester United are attracted to Cunha due to his ability to play across the front line, GMS sources understand. While there is optimism that his creativity would result in Osimhen being presented with regular goal-scoring opportunities, if they are both added to the squad ahead of the 2025-26 campaign. Cunha has 14 goals for a struggling Wolves style, including a virtuoso display against Amorim's team, which further cemented his status as a top target. Osimhen has 20 goals, and they would form quite the deadly duo. Man United to put 5-year offer to Championship's best player after Amorim sours on starter. Manchester United are ready to hijack a proposed Newcastle move for the Championship's number 1 star, amid claims Ruben Amorim is becoming increasingly frustrated with one of his starters. There are no shortage of positions Man United are seeking to address in the upcoming summer transfer window. A right wing-back is wanted, as is a potent new striker. Another area of Ruben Amorim's squad that could experience change is between the sticks. GMS recently claimed Amorim is growing increasingly frustrated at the frequency of errors Andre Onana is committing. The under-fire stopper was at fault for both of Ipswich Town's goals during United's 3-2 victory on Wednesday night. The £43.8 million signing has failed to convince since arriving from Inter Milan, and per the report, Amorim and Man United are eyeing replacements. The report named Diogo Costa, FC Porto, and James Trafford, Burnley, as being in Man UTD's sights. And per the latest from Caught Offside, it's the latter who Man United are ready to make a move for. It's claimed the Red Devils are ready to offer the player a 5-year contract after emerging as one of the club's top targets. Trafford has put up truly sensational numbers in the Championship this season, keeping 24 clean sheets in 33 appearances, returning a save percentage of 88%, saving both of the penalties he's faced, and conceding just 9 goals all season. Accordingly, Trafford is rated by FOTMob as statistically the best player in the second tier this season. His average weekly rating of 7.58 places him ahead of second-placed Junior Firpo, 7.54, and Ao Tanaka, 7.52, who both play for tabletoppers Leeds United. What about Newcastle? One club who Man UTD's interest in Trafford will ring alarm bells at is Newcastle. The Magpies are seeking a replacement for Nick Pope, whose standards have dropped this season. Team Talk were able to confirm on February 12 that Newcastle remain interested in signing Trafford, who they attempted to bring to St. James Park in each of the previous 2 transfer windows. Burnley will demand at least £20 million before selling their goalkeeper, though the expectation is Trafford will move to a bigger club in the summer, even if Burnley are promoted to the Premier League. Manager Eddie Howe plans to install Trafford as his regular starter if completing a deal with the Clarets. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano recently confirmed Newcastle had previously agreed personal terms with Trafford last summer, and their verbal agreement remains valid. But if Man United do act on their interest as Caught Offside claim they intend to, Newcastle could miss out on their number 1 goalkeeping target for the 3rd window running. Latest Man United news: Rashford decision. Osimhen-Hojlund swap. In other news, the Sun State Marcus Rashford has warmed to the idea of joining Aston Villa outright once his loan spell concludes. Villa hold an option to sign Rashford for £40 million in the summer. Per the report, Rashford believes Unai Emery can not only reignite his club career, but also get the winger back in contention for England under new boss Thomas Tuchel. Elsewhere, Calciomercato claim Man United are prepared to use Rasmus Hojlund as bait to sign Victor Osimhen. Osimhen, currently loaned to Galatasaray, will return to parent club Napoli at season's end. The frontman won't remain there for long, however, with all parties set to seek a permanent sale. Osimhen's release clause drops from €120 million to a figure in the €75 million to €80 million range from July 1st. But with funds at Old Trafford tight, it's claimed United are willing to offer £33 million plus Hojlund in exchange for Osimhen. Man United could sink the blow to secure £49.5 million signing report. Manchester United have been in turmoil at the moment and need reinforcements in several departments to turn the situation around. The front line is definitely one of those areas, as they have been struggling to score goals this term. Moreover, following Marcus Rashford and Antony's departure in the winter window, Ruben Amorim has been left with a very thin attack. Although Rashford and Antony have left on loan deals, they are expected to be sold permanently at the end of the season. So, Amorim's side are looking at options to strengthen the wide areas next summer. Italian outlet, TMW, state that Man United like Atlanta star, Ademola Lookman, and could sink the blow to secure his service. The Nigerian has been an integral part of Gian Piero Gasparini's starting XL in recent years, winning the Europa League trophy last campaign. He has even been helping his side mount a Serie A title charge this season, but is expected to leave during the off-season. La Dea won around £49.5 million, €60 million, to sell their star man, with his existing deal set to run until 2026, with an option to extend it for a further year. Newcastle United and Juventus are also keen on hiring the African, hence, United will have to beat tough competition to seal the deal. Lookman has mainly played as SS and CF at GUS Stadium this season, but has also proved to be effective on the left flank as well. He has had a productive campaign this term, scoring 17 goals and registering 7 assists in 27 appearances in Serie A and the Champions League. The Nigerian's ideal position would be the left side of the CAM role in Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system and could be an upgrade on Rashford and Antony. Have your say. Should Man United spend £49.5 million to sign Lookman next summer? Amorim desperate for Man United to sign superstar number 10 in PSR-friendly deal. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim is desperate for the club to sign Sporting Lisbon number 10 Pedro Goncalves ahead of a potential summer transfer, according to Theatre of Red editor Sean Connolly. It has been a tough season for Man United, particularly by the lofty standards they have set themselves over the years. The Red Devils parted ways with former manager Erik ten Hag in October, and his replacement was Amorim. While there have been marginal improvements under the new manager, it is evident that the squad is in need of reinforcements. Man United are 14th in the Premier League table, almost unthinkable for a club of their stature. Amorim has, so far, made just one senior signing for his side, having secured a deal for Lecce fullback Patrick Dorgu prior to the January transfer window. The Red Devils, though, have an eye on the upcoming summer window which, along with a pre-season for Amorim, should put them in better stead for next season. It would seem that they have a particular target in mind already. Man United looking at Goncalves. Amorim hugely keen on the player. Goncalves, who has been capped 3 times by the Portuguese national side in his career, is currently going through rehabilitation for a muscle injury that has plagued him all season. The playmaker has appeared in just a fraction of his side's matches this term, a far cry from the 49 games he featured in during the 2023-24 campaign. Even in a limited sample size from the current season, Goncalves' caliber is apparent at the first glance. Man United manager Ruben Amorim is, according to Connolly, highly keen on acquiring the player, and the club feel confident that, should they choose to proceed with the deal, they can do so through a PSR-friendly package. Goncalves, who has been described as a superstar, would fit straight into Amorim's system, the manager having had Goncalves for his entire tenure as sporting boss which, alongside Goncalves' undeniable ability, makes the move all the more appealing. Goncalves has played in England before, having started his senior career with Wolverhampton Wanderers. The 26-year-old made no league appearances for the club, however, departing after just a season for Famalicão. As such, Goncalves may feel he has a point to prove in the Premier League and would have ample chance to do so as part of Amorim's new-look Man United side. Stay tuned as we break down all the latest rumors and what they mean for United's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the freshest updates on your favorite club. Let's dive into it.